What's up everybody, hello and welcome back to Anno 1800. We're back here in Cape Trelawney now, and one thing that I really want to do in this episode is get our first engineers. So we still don't have any engineers here in our city, and before I want to achieve that, well, let's have a look. We only need fur coats here, but among other things we need also rum and beer, more of beer. So one thing that I have here already prepared is a few more building resources, since on Castlevich we do have our beer production at the moment, which is here, and here are hop farms, and as you can see they are quite full there, the warehouses, but don't let that fool you. You know, it takes 2 minutes for every hop farm to deliver the hops there. So you have those spikes there from time to time. That's not too bad there, so I'm not too worried about that. Instead, what we need to do here is we need to have more hop farms here. I already have 15 on this island here, quite a lot. 15 for those 12 hop breweries. Well, breweries that we have them, so quite a lot actually, and we still need to, well, increase that. I think around, yeah, 6 more. 6 more of them should be enough for that, for 4 breweries that we have there. And for that reason we need another warehouse just over here. And for those 6 additional hop farms, they should have space here. So 1 and 2, and then we have 3. Let's see. Let's build the farms there first. I think that's better. And as you can see, they don't actually need that much space anyway. So we're just going to have another one here. So the good thing about the hop farms is they don't need much space, and we can just build lots of them in a very small space, just like here. And they're not that expensive either. So we are certainly not limited by hop farms in this game. Let's also have, let's have a street here, since we're going to have more hop farms here than in the future. And let's have another one here. Perfect, just like that. So that's 2, 4, 5, and let's have one more. Just need to find that. Here we have it.
Ship construct.
For the 6th one that we have just here. And of course we also need to upgrade that warehouse there to supplement that. So that means 4 more breweries. We're going to have them.
Empire could learn from the discipline.
Actually, there's not much space here anymore, right? We could just have them here.
Your people are rioting.
So we have another warehouse here, and then we just complete 4 more breweries. Should fit in here, perfect. So 1 more here perhaps, and 3 more here. Let's upgrade that warehouse there too. Quite a lot of them, and of course they need malt, so we need to have like 2 more malt houses, I think, for those 4. Yep, 2 more. And that means 4 more grain farms that we can just continue building here. So 2 more there, 1 more. Oh, that's going to be tight. But it's working out. And then another one here. So this is just part of the game. I said I would stop recording building like production chains, but some of you complained about that. So I'm just going to record them now. I mean, it's taking some time, and it's the repetitive work that you have to do, but well, it's part of the game. You have to do that over and over again.
Not enough to call it extortion.
Okay, so that we have 4 more of them. Do I have a bonus on them? Nope, I don't, and I don't want to. The penalty is just too high for that. And then we have the hop farms and the malt houses and beer. So we have, well, increased the beer production there for a bit. And the next step would be the rum. So when we go now to the new world, we do have San Matilio here, which doesn't have a sugarcane fertility. But what I found out is that you can get that fertility here in Isabel Sarmiento. So if I re-roll that often enough, and money really is not a problem, sooner or later it'll come up, I guess. In this case, this is just the typical showcase scenario here. It doesn't come up now, of course, but it actually came up already. And well, we just have to re-roll as many times as possible. I could go bankrupt this way, you know, and it just doesn't come up. Look at that. I'm already paying 130,000 for this now, and it's still not coming up. So we just have to wait for that until it comes up, but this is just way too expensive now. Actually, it's ridiculous. It's not coming up. Look at that. I'm paying 200,000 now for each reroll.
What have you done?
And it's still not coming up. There it is now. Holy moly, that was expensive. That took me quite some time. Now we have that. And the newspaper once again, quite red this time.
Doesn't indeed taste half as bad as they say.
Quite red.
It's misleading.
And now we can buy this, so we could have the sugarcane fertility for this island here too, if we wanted to. In this case, I don't want to. I have El Sarau here, and El Sarau here has already a good rum production up and running. It's actually capped on rum. It was capped on rum, and we can just continue here. We still have some space over here where we could just continue, because it's a very easy production chain, the rum production. The only thing that really matters here is the farmer population, which is kind of down right now because fried plantain and poncho is down. So we need to keep those two things up there, of course. And if we look at that, let's have a look there where we have it. Poncho is down and fried plantain is down. And I think we do have the ponchos on this island anyway, right? Yeah, we do have 10 of them here actually. There they are. And the poncho darners just around the corner. So we should have enough of them. Can I do that? Nah, let's just have a few more in addition here. Because we really need more of them. We do have enough timber there though, so that's not a problem. But we definitely need to have more of poncho, since otherwise the workforce is too low in this case. So that's 4.
Left buildings abandoned.
Oh, and in Crown Falls we have an epidemic. Need to look that up. And that's another one here then. For those two. Actually, it's 1-to-1, the ratio, so we can have just 2 more there. And yeah, let's just, let's just increase the productivity here a bit by 20%. And also not for the rum, but for the poncho darners there. That's fine. Okay, so that we get a bit more poncho hopefully out of that, and that will raise the workforce that we have here in El Sarau, and then I can just continue with my sugar cane and rum production here. But at the moment we need to wait a bit, and what I'm doing, just to make sure to have it, let's get the sugarcane fertility there, and let's get this one to Sao Martelino, and just in case, just if we need it, because we are producing the cotton here already, and I don't know if that is enough or not. Okay, that was a epidemic which left some ruins. I don't see any ruins here though.
Workforce shortage.
Not at all. There it is. Look at that. Oh, that was quite devastating. And some workers there as well. Right? Quite devastating. It's a little fisher village that got devastated by a plague of some sorts. Alright, and next up would be here in this little cozy worker village. What we need to do is we need to have the fur coat dealers here. So the next production chain. And what I already have here is the 3-layer street, which is perfect for the railway then. So we are going to have a power station here probably. That means that we can have some additional factories here, which are going to, well, also be boosted then by electricity. Just a question of where I would like to have that. So we could just continue having a 3-layered street here, and here we could have the power plant, and then everything here would be electrified, so that's a good location for that. And let's just have a look there, blueprint, right, like that. And this is where we would have it, and then we could have the warehouse here, and here we can have the fur coat dealers. So we do have everything for the fur, definitely, at this point. So we do have, let's have a look. Yeah, we are capped on cotton fabric, and we should definitely be capped now at fur too. Perfect. And I wanted to get, how many hunting cabins do we have now on the island? 12. 12 for that, and that means 6 fur dealers. So we can have 6 of them over here now, which we should start. And that's the last resource that we actually need.
Workforce shortage.
And we definitely also should have a fire station here, as usual. And this is the 6 of them. We can boost them further with electricity in the future. And that should be quite enough now. The last good for that. And while we wait now on the fur to fill up here, we can continue expanding our little town. So we're going to have a park here then with some more buildings around it. So not now though, going to take too much time. What I want to do here is I want to just continue now with another district of Crown Falls. And for that we definitely need another marketplace again. And we definitely need a pub as usual, just around it. That pub can have a little garden once again. So we start off with some grass. Some apple trees here, probably. And then we can have, let's see, some benches, I guess, some flowers. Yeah, let's have 2 flowers there. And I think with the artisans we had the benches, perfect. 2 benches there in the middle. And actually let's have 4 benches there. You know, it's a garden for the pub there. Just around it. And oh, we do have some space here. And yeah, the pub is way too close, but it doesn't matter. We just have too many pubs. Then anyway, we can just remove them at some point. Actually, we have 3 pubs here close by. Look at that. So I'm pretty sure we can get rid of this one here. And instead of this one here, we could have... Does it fit in there? Unfortunately not. Police would fit in there. We have one here. I would like to have a hospital here though too. Or, yeah, we just have some houses here that are then complemented with some trees. Or some flower beds, like we have some watering hole there again for the horses. And then some temperate grove here. I like that, it's a mixture of trees and grass. Fits in there. And then we can just continue here now with some additional blocks. Perfect. And here we can have the... Yeah, we definitely want to have a school here. Fits in there. And we want to have a hospital somewhere here. Perfect. University, that's a big building. So the school here, we could have the school like that. Probably working out, or like that. Let's have it like that. So it's looking towards the buildings here. And let's also get rid of the center there again. And let's also have paved streets there right away. We have so many bricks there anyway. Perfect. And there we still have some space, so we probably would like to have a police station there close by. And also a fire station. We always need the fire station. We don't have any fire station close by as far as I can see. Nope. Let's have one here. And this is kind of like here. We have a little park there. Just need to find the fences again. Oh, the fences, I think, engineer. Right. There we have it. It's really just a small park there. Besides the school park. And there in the middle we have a little fountain. Perfect. I like this one here. Beautiful little garden there with some benches. People can sit here and enjoy the day. Just beside the fire station. And it's also very green here in this area there. Alright, we still need to put something in there in the middle on those blocks. And we still have some space here. So let's just also have those blocks there. Houses.
peaceably.
Perfect. And here we could have like the hospital. Perfect. Fitting in. And we also want to have a church here somewhere. So for the workers, there's the church. I think the church might fit in like that. Where's the other church? We have one here. Goes all the way up here. So that's perfectly working out if we have a church here. Perhaps with a little, yeah, plaza in front of it. And for this we can use this space here. This might work out, so we could have like for the engineers the fence again. If you look at that. Right, and here's the entrance then we say, so this is kind of like an open space there where people can come in. That's the ending here. There we have another corner, another, oops, corner here, and another corner here.
No such thing
And then
as
we can
fair
have,
trade.
well, something here in this garden there. Let's see, we do have some hedges, we do have the fountain. So I could have like 2 fountains here. And then we have, yeah, the path. I really don't like those straight paths though, because they don't fit in there, you know. They're not fitting in here. We do have some benches here already, so I don't want to have any more. We could have, yeah, a smaller pavilion there. And then we have...
The fire is out of control.
Oh, I need to look up. Oh yeah, that's a fire out of control. Look at that. It's one building. Totally out of control. Okay, so here we have, let's see. It's a bit difficult sometimes to decide which to take here because we get so many options. We could have the cypresses here for a change in the background. Going all around here. And up here. And then we have here in the middle some patch of grass going down here and perhaps the flower beds on either side. I mean, I don't like it that we have patch of grass here right in front of it. It doesn't look that good, you know, but there's no other choice that I can see. We could have, yeah sure, we could have paved streets here. I mean, that might be an option. Probably something like that. It's a beautiful church though. Just here in the middle now. And then we have a street surrounding that again. I do like that though. From afar it looks good. And yeah, the paved street though. That is something... We don't have anything for that. So investors in general don't have many ornaments there. Perhaps we need to find them in the exhibitions. Perhaps we need to find them, yeah. We do have the plaza there. But we don't have any space, any plaza here for that. You know, it would be the piazza benches. Let's use them. Let's try them. Yeah, let's have them for now. I don't know. Perhaps we find something better in the future. And here we can just now have, let's see, another block. Going around here, and then we just need to find something here for the middle. So in this case I would like to use the apple trees, since people can just eat something from them then.
A check copy?
So every district kind of has other ornaments in the middle, you know. Those have paved streets in the middle. Those have like trees with some benches and some grass. And those have apple trees in the middle. So all the districts are a bit different. Some look better, some look worse. That's up for discussion. And this looks a bit better again. More green. Greenish.
Of course, you know what's best.
And here we still have some open space here that we can use. So we have some apple trees here. And let's just have a bench there in the middle again. Surrounded by the apple trees.
The fire is out of control.
Another fire is out of control. Yeah, this looks worse though, but still manageable. We have fire stations everywhere now. That's a good thing. And I can just put those benches in there now. Very good. And then we could also already upgrade some of those farmer houses there. Perfect. And we can also upgrade now the artisans, as we can see. So we probably should start with that, because that will finish the quest, the capital city quest that we have. 500 engineers. So let's just have... Do we have them here actually? I do like that view though. Should I put those engineers somewhere else? No, let's have the engineers here. They're close to the harbor then. And there we have them. The first engineers in Crown Falls. We have reached the city status of capital now. That's already 500 engineers, right? Something along the lines. Yep, 1,000. And she's happy about it. And we get the next quest there right away. Capital of culture. So the queen is set on turning Crown Falls into a landmark of culture, a place to attract distinguished visitors from far and wide. Though they say culture is priceless, tourists tend to be quite lucrative too. So a zoo would be the next step here for this quest. That shouldn't be too difficult. Though it does cost influence, and we should probably get the influence first. And here we can upgrade a few more of the farmers.
The fire left ruins behind.
Yes, I'm going to look that up soon. And let's also have some more artisans. We can already upgrade them here. Very good. Oh, yeah, and we're down on timber now. Let's go where the ruin was. The fire was. Those are the ruins. And yeah, let's also upgrade a few here to workers. So it's not only farmers in that town. Doesn't make much sense. The riverlands are looking good. I'm not going to touch them for a while. This is going to be the zoo area most likely. And the city is coming closer to that. Looking good so far. Alright, let's have a look there at my goods. So we definitely should have now, canned food. And it's rising. And we also have now the fur coats, which is also rising there.
Epidemic spreads across your city.
So that's the important thing. And I still think that those things here happen way too often for my taste. But we should have a hospital there. Let's have a look here though. In Calf Home, is everything set for the future? Yeah, beef and red pepper, they're not piling up, which is important. So that means we have a good ratio here of all the productions that we have there. And yeah, we also have now the sugarcane fertility here in Samatanillo. And now we can, well, activate it. Kind of, I guess. Where do we need to activate that? In a trade union. So we need to build a trade union for 20. And then we can place it there. And then we have the fertility on this island here too. So I'm waiting with that, you know. I don't know how much more cotton I will need in the future. And we already have it here. And El Zarao, which was quite a mess when we started this episode, now has a positive workforce again. We do have enough ponchos. Perfect. And that means we can expand our rum production here. So over here we have the sugarcane plantations. And then I'm going to have another small warehouse there. Upgraded, of course. And let's see, we do need... Yeah, let's have like 8 sugarcane plantations. How many fields? 128, that's a lot though. Oh, doesn't look like a lot though. Right, and also a fire station here. And then also 2 more here. Perfect. 8 more of them. That's quite a lot. So that means we can have 8 more distilleries, since it's the same ratio.
Storeroom's full, boss.
And we could do that. Actually, let's do it. Let's see. 8 of them. We already have something here, but there's not enough space. Plus, I don't want to have too many distilleries close by. That's very bad if there's a big fire there, and we would lose the whole production. So this island is kind of full soon, but we still have some space here. Very good. And there we have 8 distilleries.
Your city has grown uglier.
8 of them. Perfect. And we also need a fire station there as usual. Just there in the middle. So that's enough rum now for Crown Falls, hopefully, for now. And of course we also need more depot here though, since we are producing much more. Okay, and perhaps we should also add a few more normal buildings here, Honolero. So we need another marketplace here.
You'd only weigh me to the bottom.
And of course, what they also need, and you should never forget, is the church. Very important building there. And right, let's also have, since I don't see that, fire station here. Very good. And I never really use ornaments here in the New World. I'm kind of lazy that way, since I don't see the New World really as something I come back to very often. But just in case, this is a bit too much free space here. Let's just have some palm trees there. Or what else do we have? Yeah, something for chess playing. No, it doesn't fit here, you know, chess playing. A little fountain there with the palm trees. Not looking so bad. Having those palm trees somewhere. This is the tropics after all. Oh, and there's the street missing over here.
Should have prized it from
Perfect.
a cold dead hand.
So there at least we have some workforce over, and we're producing quite a lot of additional rum now, and we can just, well, have a new trade route for that. We should have some free cargo ships. Fenton here. Do we have another one? Fenton and Earl of Sandwich. And route from the New World, from El Sarao. Filled with rum to the brim. Forget that we're capped on rum on this island already. And we get this one here to Crown Falls. 150 tons. And I'd say the Earl of Sandwich starts with that. Off you go. Perfect. So there we get some rum in now too. Very important for that. And we do have some building materials over. So let's just upgrade those buildings over here. We have more workers. And over here. And then also some more workers here in the middle to artisans. Perfect. And with that, we're going to leave it now. And see you in the next episode.